All right, so I got cut off a little bit there, but I think this slide makes sense. Concurrent powers are powers both the national and state governments have at the same time. You see some examples right there. Denied powers. So you see there some power denied to the national government. They can't tax exports. They can't suspend the writ of habeas corpus. That literally means show me the body or show us the body. And it's the idea that you have to be taken before a judge and charged, officially charged once you're arrested. That's you literally cannot be arrested and they throw away the key, essentially, where they just put you in jail and leave you there forever. Now we're going to talk later how that's a problem for alleged terrorists. Cannot change state boundaries without permission of the states. So in other words, North Dakota and South Dakota would have to agree before the national government could make them into Dakota. They couldn't just do that. Congress couldn't just do that without the state's permission. And notice there, the state governments can't coin money. We know that. That was an issue under the Articles. So, of course, they stopped them from doing that. They can't enter into treaties. So they can't. Arkansas, the Walmart can't make a deal with China that advantages Walmart in Arkansas over the rest of the country. The states can't tax imports or exports. Again, this goes back to issues they had under the Articles. And they can't tax federal government agencies. The case McCulloch versus Maryland was a big test of that when the state of Maryland tried to tax the Bank of the United States, the national bank. All right, some powers denied to both, and these first two are very confusing sometimes, so pay attention. So it's something both can't do. They both can't pass ex post facto laws. In other words, if you do something before it's criminalized, you cannot be penalized for it once it becomes illegal. Let's take a silly but extreme example. If murder isn't illegal and you kill someone, you cannot be then tried and convicted for murder if it becomes illegal later. If they're like, well, we need to do something about this. We don't need people killing people, so let's make it illegal. They can't punish you for it afterwards. Okay, so ex post facto. So if the government were to, well, I think that example is a good one. If you need some more, just let me know. Bills of attainder. This is one where the government can't pass an act or a law that makes you guilty of something without a trial. In other words, you have to have a trial. They can't say that anyone accused of terrorism is immediately sentenced to death. That's just not how it works. Citizens have to be tried before they can be punished. Okay, so they can't make a law that says that. They can't deny due process. We're going to talk about due process a lot later. That's the way the government would. That's the process they have to go through before they can take your life, your liberty, or your property. They can't grant titles of nobility, so sorry, none of you will become lord or sir or madam, or I guess it's lady, or dame, actually is what I was looking for. Dame is what they would use. And they can't abridge the Bill of Rights. So in other words, they can't take away our rights as listed in the Bill of Rights. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Those are the powers. That finishes up the powers. I'll finish up federalism with the next video.